Hi there, my name's Stirvy, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Now, I have had some major technical difficulties over the last
3 weeks.
Which hasn't been your fault. I'm not blaming you, but I'm just simply explaining why you haven't seen me, or why I haven't seen you. Why we haven't seen each other. We should see each other more often. In the time that my technical difficulties were ensuing, I couldn't focus on it full time. And why? Because I had a project that I was starting, if you will. I was starting to kick the project into high gear. I have a Kickstarter. I'm kickstarting a book. I'm authoring a book with words in it. Words that I've written, words that I have thought of. I've thought of words. You can go to the Kickstarter right here. Right? It's here. You should go to the Kickstarter. It's really cool. I'm really proud of it. But that's why you haven't seen me. Because of my technical difficulties, you didn't see the most grandest of events quite in its full throngs. I will give you the synopsis. Here we are approaching the moon, doing lovely. Here we are coming nearer to the moon, doing lovely. Here we are landing on the moon, doing lovely. Here we are getting out of our spaceship and landing on the moon and realizing we didn't have a way back in the moon. Back from the moon. Back into our starship. So, this is us trying to figure out how to engage our jetpacks. And this is us finally achieving our jetpacks, getting into our spaceship, and then flying away from the moon, only to realize that we couldn't actually make it away from the moon. And yeah, the rest is kersplat. So that's where we pick up today. We're going to continue our process in trying to get to the moon properly and in trying to land on the moon properly. But I have a sneaking suspicion that we may have done things a little bit incorrectly. I have an idea. It's not really my most grandest ideas, and it's not going to be the one I go with long term. Because of my technical difficulties, we're going to have a shorter
Saturday with Stirvy.
And my apologies, but that's what we have today, so enjoy it! So, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna build something that will get us directly to the moon, and none of this orbital spiddly stuff. And we're gonna land directly on the moon with spiddly, and then we're gonna leave from the moon, no spiddly, and we're gonna fly back to the Earth. This is Earth. And that's where we're gonna land, on our ham wall rid. So, let's go. Now, to get to the moon properly, we have to achieve perfect vertical takeoff. And to achieve perfect vertical takeoff, you need to have the most aerodynamic of noses. This nose is amazing. This nose needs only... It can only hold 2 people, we only have 1. Oh well. This is an adaptor. There. This looks like a goose already. This is an unentitled goose ship. This is gonna be the biggest bad to the bone ship you've ever seen in your life. Yeah, that's not gonna pose a problem in the slightest. There, okay, that'll do. So that takes care of that. We gotta test this, yeah? We have to test this. Cool. This thing, wait. Can I scroll? Oh, shoot! Well, I was about to say this thing bounces like it's on a swing. And it does indeed, but it's broken. There it is. Okay, now, we have sustained permanent deliciousness, which we'll now add here and here, because I believe in our smelf, and you should believe in our smelf too. We need the one with the thing. Ah, the one with the thing. Yeah, and then we need the other one with the thing. Yeah, like that. So while we have a normal way to get to the moon, we have this way, which is going to be really bad. Let's try this again. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna turn on this. We're gonna have to go full bow. Whoa, bow. Wow. This thing has a lot of power. That's for sure. I can't see if all the engines are working. I'm assuming they are, because they're all on fire. Okay, there's our engines. Real quick here, what if we were to engine shutdown? It still appears to be good, so we're gonna keep that one active. Okay, we're gonna go full speed towards the moon. We're full on rocketing right at the moon. This is like a 1980s spaceship, and I love it. How much fuel do we have left? We have enough for saying goodbye. Goodbye. That is good. All of it was good. It was good. Question is, how good? Good enough that we are doomed to get out of here, but never come back. So we need to figure out a way to make this better without making it worse. We're trying something. We're trying something new, okay? You gotta try something new before you try something old. These dingle dangles don't look at all like they're gonna hold up in court, but we're gonna go for it anyway. Well, only one way to find out. It looks like a jellyfish. It still looks like a jellyfish. I'm not sure what exploded. But we're gonna go full rotational burn here. This allows things to stay focused and beautiful. And it looks like a tree. The Christmas tree. Okay, we're burning through fuel faster than you can say something. I didn't have a quick quip for that one. Faster! Faster, my precious, faster! We're running out of fuel, though. Overheating. Everything's overheating. Everything's overheating. Everything's overheating. Let's go. That's not good. We have no more of anything. Are we gonna still make it? No. But the funny thing is, we will probably survive.
Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship in your eyes. Its drifting mission. To drift around its world. To seek out new ways to enter the atmosphere. To boldly go where no Kerbal has gone before. And now, we enter the atmosphere once again. And now we're back to this. If we go to retrograde motion and just keep that in alignment there. I love how the overheat is kind of like dancing. I think I know what we need to do though, because hear me out. I have an idea. We figured it out. We figured it out. We figured it out. We figured it out. Shush. Shush. That's too big. Too big. We need that one. That one. That one. That one. Then, hear me out. Then, this is where things get spicy. We do this. Then we do this again. Ooh, that's pretty. This is looking beautiful. For all things beautiful, we must have a beautiful name. There's a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. And then, what are we going to name this beautiful thing? Oh, of course, we're going to have to put a little bit of this and that, and these, and them. Now, we need to make sure that they all hold each other. Hold hands. All holding hands. Good. Yes. Good. These are all holding hands, which is good. It's a Christmas tree. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? It's a Christmas tree. But we gotta connect it down here too. And we gotta connect it over here too. And we gotta connect it over here too. And over here too. And over here too. And over here. And we have to connect it over here. And here. And here. And here. And here. And here. And this is the most beautiful thing that has ever crossed the horizons of this world. I'm not one to brag and I'm not one to boast, But remember, I told you, we don't have that much time. So I had to create something beautiful. This is the CHRISTMAX tree, with which we will fly. He's still alive? Where is he? He's right there. Something happened. I think we lost control of something, but I'm not sure what. So I think we figured it out. At least to prevent it from exploding. So far, so good. The CHRISTMAX tree is flying! The frame rate has dropped to 10 frames per second. Don't care. We look glorious. This thing is beautiful. This thing is gorgeous. Stay on target. Stay on target. Wow. This is terrifying. And yet strangely delightful to stare at. What happens if we throttle up? Oh! This is strange. Oh, we can do this. We have so much fuel, we can get there. We can get anywhere. The CHRISTMAX tree can do anything. Uh-oh. The CHRISTMAX tree is not going to end well, although this looks so cool. We will still be okay. We will still live to tell the tale. Why? Because little known feature of the CHRISTMAX tree has its own removable star. Watch this. We're going to say goodbye to the moon. Space, the final place to be monetized. These are the... Wait a minute. Problem? It wasn't supposed to do that? That's weird. But you know what's not weird is my Kickstarter. Go check it out while I figure this out. And I'll see you next week on
Saturday with Stirvy.
Bye.